CFL teams have made their first round of cuts. Any notable names in there for you?
There's a couple for me. Let's start in Montreal with Kyler Ellsworth, a linebacker. Played at a pretty high level for the Owls, but that position is stacked, so he gets released. Flip over to the offensive side for Montreal. A Canadian offensive lineman, Quinn Lawler, gets his walking papers, and with all that's gone on there in Montreal, bit of a surprise to see a Canadian offensive lineman get released out west. Jacoby Ford, a speedy, talented receiver who's played in the NFL a little bit, got let go. Clearly, he wasn't able to pick up the nuances of the CFL game quick enough. Drew, was there anyone that stuck out to you?
Well, I think Adrian McPherson in Toronto, a veteran quarterback, guy that played in Montreal a little bit, had some packages in Toronto last season. Anytime you see a veteran quarterback hit the market, that is going to pique some interest. Chad Cackard, another guy who is a notable name, a veteran guy, won a Grey Cup with Toronto in 2012. Battled back from injury last year, but again, getting up there in age. Be interesting to see if he catches on anywhere, but McPherson may find work, I think, given the challenges that some teams may have at quarterback due to injury. He might be a guy that resurfaces before the end of the season. Look, this isn't the tough round of cuts, right? I mean, these guys, there are a couple of recognizable names here, but it'll be the next round when teams have to get down to their 46-man rosters plus practice rosters. That's when you'll start to see some recognizable names.
Those are the nitty-gritty decisions, Drew, that really make up the talent on your team. And teams will be looking to see who gets released from other teams. Now, let's not forget that there are players auditioning not only for their own team, but other teams. You know, we talked about Rakeem Cato. We talked about Sergio Castillo. There's scouts around the league that are going to preseason games scouting other teams. So just because a guy might be a last cut on your team, he could very well end up on another team, a la Chris Rainey last year, who was a cut in Montreal, ended up going to BC mid-season, and now he's turned into one of the most explosive returners in the league.
I think you and I are safe. I think we're okay. I think we'll make the final roster. We might be on the bubble, but I think we're all right.
We might be safe, but that beard, it might be time to cut.